with me to the rolling sea while the weather's calm and still, and we'll have some fun and laughter with the adventures of Portland Bill.
This is my lighthouse on the Guillemot Rock. Ross and I were in the engine room servicing the generator. It takes a lot of looking after because it powers the light. This bit goes there. Suddenly, there was a knock on the door. "We're not expecting visitors, are we?" asked Ross. I wonder who it is. It was Finisterre, the crofter.
"Is Cromitty in?"
He asked.
"I've come for a jam session."
Jam session? That had me puzzled. "We're not making jam at the moment," I said.
"Oh, no,
Laughed Finisterre.
I'm talking about musical jamming. You know, cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Just then, Cromitty came downstairs, dressed like a crab at a carnival. "What's the matter, Ross? You won't laugh when I'm a pop star." "Hi there, Finisterre." "I've been practicing my licks." "Come upstairs and get in the groove, man." "Licking? Jam?" I asked. "What are they on about?" And Ross explained.
Cromitty has been taking guitar lessons by correspondence course. They're having a practice for next week's party. Let's go up and listen.
A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. I woke up this morning, got the lighthouse blues. I woke up this morning, got the lighthouse blues. Yeah, I looked down in the corner, and Dogger had them too. Yeah, baby.
But lighthouses don't have corners,
teased Ross. "Ah, pa, stop being silly," snorted Cromitty. "I'm expressing the blues. What do you think of it so far, Bill?" I didn't know what to think. What is it?" It's rock and roll, man. After a few days' practice, we'll have it just right. Ready, steady, a go." Well, I decided the best thing to do was to leave them at it. "Let's go upstairs, Ross. We've got work to do." Ross tried to study the charts, and I tried to concentrate on the log, but the noise got louder and louder.
It's no good. We can't put up with this din for a week.
And Dogger seemed to agree. By the end of the morning, I decided that enough were enough. "Ross, what sort of a noise annoys a noisy assistant?"
Huh?
"A noisy noise. In other words, if you can't beat them, join them."
We've been listening to you, and we'd like to join in,"
said Ross. Yes, may we get in your jam jar?" I added. "Hey, man, if you want to get your act together, we're cool. Join in, man," replied Cromitty. "Right-o," I smiled, and I nipped off to get my instrument.
"I didn't know Bill played the guitar,"
said Finisterre.
"Oh, no, he doesn't,"
replied Ross.
"but I play the drums. Let's start."
A 1, a 2, a 3. I woke up this morning, got the lighthouse blues. Yeah. Woke up this morning, got the lighthouse blues. Well, of course, when I joined in on my bagpipes, Cromitty had to admit that the group sounded terrible, and he finally stopped playing. Finisterre didn't like my playing either.
I think Cromitty had better practice at my place next time."
Oh, I laughed. I was just beginning to enjoy myself. "Well, we'd ask you to join us, but we know you're needed here."
"But we could help you top the charts,"
teased Ross. "Charts, Cromitty? I got plenty of those for you to work on upstairs," I said.
Oh, come with me to the rolling sea while the weather's calm and still, and we'll have some fun and laughter with the adventures of Portland Bill.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. Early in the morning, just as day is dawning, he picks up all the post bags in his van. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing, and the day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Everybody knows his bright red van. All his friends will smile as he waves to greet them. Maybe you can never be sure there'll be knock, ring, letters through your door. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing, and the day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Pat feels he's a really happy man.
It was another hot day in Greendale, a very hot day. Everything was drying up. It's a real scorcher today, said Pat to Jess as they drove along. Phew, I'm thirsty already. Mrs. Goggins was trying to get cool outside the post office. Morning, Pat. Isn't it hot? And we're going to be without water today. I know, said Pat. The lake's really low. They're going to turn the water off this morning. Whatever will we do? But they can't turn off the lemonade. Here, have a drink, Pat, before you go. Ah, just what I need. My, that's good. That's much better. Thank you. Well, I'll be off then. Hey, don't forget Granny Dryden's parcel. It looks like something special. I won't. And thanks for the drink. Cheerio. Pat put the parcel in the van to deliver later on. He started his round with the village letters. He met Granny Dryden out shopping and told her about the water being cut off. Well, it's a pity the old pump's not working, she said. There were plenty of dry times in my young days, and do you know it never dried up, not once. I wonder, said Pat. I wonder if Ted Glenn could mend it. I must ask him. He can fix just about anything. Morning, Pat. Morning, Mrs. Pottage. Let's see, I think I have something for you today. Oh, thank you. Right, Jess. That's the village done. Now for the farms. The water was already off at Greendale Farm. Peter Fogg was drawing water for the cows from the old well. Hello, Tom. Helping out? Hello, Pat. Warm work, this. Still got water in the old well. Let's have a look. Oh, whoops. Oh, now you've done it. I wonder if I can fish it out with this hook. Ah, got it. It'll be nice and cool anyway. At least I didn't drop this down the well. It's for you. Oh, thanks. Could you drop this can of water off at George Lancaster's place? There'll be no water up there. Sure, we'll be going past there, won't we, Jess? Cheerio. Hello, Pat. Isn't this drought terrible? We haven't got a drop of water left. Don't worry. If you look in the back, I've brought you a can from Peter Fogg. He said you'd be short. Thanks, Pat. That's grand. Cheerio! Pat remembered to call at Ted Glenn's workshop to ask if he could mend the old village pump. Hello, Ted? Anyone at home? Ah, there you are. Pat asked him about the pump. What, that old pump in the village? Well, I don't know. It's worth a try. I'll get me tools. Leave it with me. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Dee, 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 dee. Bum, 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 bum. Mrs. Thompson was enjoying a cup of tea. Pat called with a letter. Hello, Mrs. Thompson. How are you getting on? Are you out of water like everyone else? Oh, no. Our spring's still flowing. Ah, very nice, too. I wonder how Ted's getting on.
There's a handyman called Ted Glenn, and he's working once again. He can just about fix anything you'll ever need to mend. Maybe a tractor or a ladder or a broken frying pan. Just go down and see him, and he'll help you if he can. He'll just say, leave it with me, leave it with me.
I'll try to fix that up for you as quickly as can be. He'll just say, leave it with me. Leave it with me. I'll try to fix that up for you as quickly as can be.
All the valley knows that he's the best of handymen. They all say, if you want things mended, go and see Ted Glenn. A broken clock, or a horseshoe, or an engine in a van. Just go down and see him, and he'll help you if he can. He'll
Just say, leave it with me. Leave it with me. I'll try to fix that up for you as quickly as can be. He'll just say, leave it with me. Leave it with me. I'll try to fix that up for you as quickly as can be. He'll just say, leave it with me. Leave it with me. I'll try to fix that up for you as quickly as can be.
Granny Dryden was watching out for Pat. He brought her a can of water as well as a parcel. Remember what you said about the old pump? Well, Ted's mended it. It's going a treat. When she opened the parcel, she discovered it was Pat's new digital watch, which she had ordered for him from Manchester. Pat was very pleased with it. "I'll always be on time now," he said. "Thank you for getting it for me. I'll bring the money tomorrow." "Look after yourself. Goodbye." Pat had kept a can of water for himself, too. Jess kept a sharp eye on it. He didn't want another wetting, no matter how hot it was.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat.
Bum 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 bum, bidum dum dilly dum bum bum, brum bum 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 bum. Dee 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 dum 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 bum bum bum.
Some people live in the country, some people live in the city or town. Some people live at the top of the tower, but some people live much nearer the ground. But Joshua Jones can live wherever he goes. His boat will take him to all the nicest places he knows. Some people work in an office, some people like to work out of doors. Some people work in a great big building, some people work on a factory floor. But Joshua Jones can work wherever he goes.
This morning, Joshua Jones is down at Bigot's Wharf loading up with farm chemicals.
OK, Spanner, lift away.
Fairport, come here. That's nasty stuff in those drums. To me now. Keep it coming. No, Spanner, not there. Spanner, that stack's too high. Too high for what?
Oh, Struth, take cover! Come on! Come on! I'm coming! I'm coming! Get your head down!
What do we do now, Josh? We get ourselves some protective gear and clear that lot up.
Can't we leave it till after me dinner?
No, we can't. For once, Wilton Cashmore seems to be in his boss's good books.
That's very kind of you to say so, Mr. Bigot. Oh, yes, I do like a bet on the horses. Oh, you got a hot tip. Oh, hold on a second. I'll get a pencil. Right, the horse is Bigot's Banquet. Oh, and it can't lose.
I'll certainly put a bet on. Oh, and Mr. Bigot, may I?
No problem cleaning your plate, Spanner. Yeah, well, it's cleaning that blooming wharf that's given me an appetite.
Josh, come quickly. There's something wrong with Fairport. I think he's hurt. He was like bumping into things. What's the matter with him? Hard to tell. Seems to have got something in his eyes. White powder or... Oh, Struth! It's that stuff.
You're quite safe, little chap. We'll be there in a tick.
He's not going blind, is he?
That's too early to say, Josh. Now, there's a new eye ointment I'd like to try, but it's very expensive. Perhaps 30 or 40 pounds.
Whatever you think best.
Josh, where are you going to get 40 pounds from?
No idea.
Ravi and me could earn the money for you, couldn't we?
Yeah. How?
Oh, we could do a sponsored walk.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think, Josh?
I think I'm very lucky to have such good friends.
Thank you, Daphne. I knew I could rely on you. How are we doing?
We still need more sponsors. Who haven't we asked?
Whoa, hold your horses, Mr. Cashmore. Give us a rest. Come on, man. What's the matter with you? It's heavy, Mr. Cashmore. Nonsense. You're just out of condition.
Worth a try.
Ooh, blinking head. It's always me that gets the heavy work. Ooh.
Everybody else is helping Mr. Cashmore.
Even him?
Yes, Spanner's going to walk with us, aren't you?
Am I? Spanner? Spanner couldn't walk more than a... Hang on just a minute. I've reconsidered. I will sponsor one of you for £2 per mile. What do you say to that?
Oh, Daddy, thank you. Who?
Spanner.
Hope you've got some good soles on those boots, Ravi.
This just like start of Olympic marathon, what I see on telly.
It's good legs that he'll need, eh, Mrs. Carrier? Well, he does enough cycling.
And it's a lovely day here at Ainscott for what for me is the highlight of the horse racing season.
Aren't you coming to watch, Mr. Cashmore? They're just about to set
the
off.
horses are now coming into the parade ring.
Don't panic, folks. I'm here.
What on earth have you got in that rucksack?
Well, there's 2 basins of my treacle pudding.
An whole load of other stuff what Mr. Cashmore gave me. Just trying to help the boy along.
Trying to slow him down, more like. Right, everybody. Best foot forward.
Sure. I'm just wondering, which is my best foot?
Oh, use either of them. They're both lovely.
Ooh, I'm glad Spanner's carrying that rucksack, not me.
I hope he's still with us. He just better be. Treasure? Are you all right?
Oh, I'm having a bit of trouble with my legs. They won't do what I tell them. Argard's fancy, 10 to 1. Bigot's banquet, favourite. Favourite? Oy, I'd rather give my money to the lifeboat fund. No, the horse for me is Lord Nelson. Hi, Bapu. Aren't we doing well? Spanner's behind us, somewhere. Can you make sure he goes the right way?
Aye, aye, Josh. Message understood. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Oh, my. It's no good I'm done in. I need some of Sharon's treacle pudding to get me strength up. Ooh.
Oh, I can see the horses now making their way down to the start, so I'll hand you straight over to Gerald Platt.
Hey, clear off. Get your own dinner.
Bigot's banquet seems to be giving his jockey a bit of trouble.
Get a grip, man.
He certainly looks raring to go.
Oh, ah! That's my boy.
They're understarted orders, and they're off. And it's Argyle's fancy looking good, followed by no right turn. But it's Bigot's
Yes,
banquet moving
come
up.
on, come on.
Coming to the first jump, and it looks like they're all over. Yes, they're all over.
Push off.
Argyle's
Get
fancy
away.
doing well, but it's Bigot's banquet coming up on the inside. The rest of the field close behind. They're at the water jump, and Bigot's banquet just flies in. Style. But there's still 3 furlongs to go. The right turn pressing hard. Oh, and Lord Nelson followed.
Oh, come on,
Followed by
Nelson.
Daniels falling.
Yes, full
And a
speed
brief spin
ahead.
out, and it's Lord Nelson showing on the outside.
Get off your barney.
Their right turn
What's
pressing
up with
but
you?
still Bigot's banquet out in front.
No, Spanner. Turn right here. To starboard. Oh, you're going the wrong way.
There's no stopping him now. At the finishing post is Bigot's banquet.
Yes,
followed by
I
no right
won,
turn.
I
And
won.
Lord
Oh,
Nelson in
I'll
third
eat
place.
my hat.
That's a
Mr. Bigot was right.
I expect he just gave up. Ooh, that Spanner. Wait till I get hold of him.
Our boy Spanner not made it, eh? Oh, what a shame. That means I don't have to pay up, doesn't it?
Mr. Cashmore, it's Spanner. He wants to know if you'll give him a lift back from Cranford.
He must be joking. Let him walk.
But that's 9 miles away.
That's 18 times £2.
It's 36.
Yeah.
Daddy, we've worked out how much you'll have to pay when Spanner gets back. It comes to £36.
36. That. I've been stung. Ooh, I think I've worn the soles off my feet.
You're terrific, Spanner.
What?
You're our hero. And here's your special reward.
Treacle pudding? No! Stings! Keep it away! Keep it away! No!
There you are, Fairport. See anybody you know? You can see how wonderful.
Wonderful indeed. Thanks, Daphne.
Some people live in the country. Some people live in the city or town. Some people live at the top of the tower block. Some people live much nearer the ground. But Joshua Jones can live wherever he goes. Down by the waterside or any place the water flows. La 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 la, 'cause that's the life he knows.
The wind in the willows sang softly to me. Follow my voice wherever it leads, from mountains through valleys to deep rolling seas. Borne on the wings of the breeze.
The countryside was still and bare and cold. Nature had switched off the coloured show of warmer days. Now only the sombre green of ivy and the dark scarlet berries of the deadly nightshade hung against the brown-black tracery of the leaf-striped hedgerows. Life for the river bankers lay indoors, where warmth and light and evenings spent in friendship kept the winter's cold at bay. Now, in the snug coziness of Mole End, its owner prepared for just such an evening.
'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was... Oh, I never get this thing right. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house... not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Not even a mouse. I'll never remember it. Did I say I'd do it? Silly vanity. I can't get the thing right at all. Oh, bother. Bother and oh, what's happening? Oh, my goodness. An earthquake. It's falling in my house. Let's get out. Got to get out. Goodness gracious me. Oh, no! No use going to Badger's. He won't be there. I'll go to Toad Hall. Yes, that's where he'll be. Getting his slides ready. Always early, Badger. Oh, dear. Yes, Toad Hall, that's where I'll go. That's where...
Mr. Mole! Oh, Mr. Mole!
Ernest,
Oh,
are you
Mr.
all right?
Mole, what is it? Our home rattled. Everyone's run away.
It's an earthquake, Ernest. My house rattled too. Is anybody hurt? Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right, Mr. Mole. And we all got out, but it's Billy.
Billy Rabbit? What about him? What's the matter?
He's trapped.
Oh, no. How do you mean? Trapped where?
In his burrow, Mr. Mole. I saw his brother, and he said that Billy went back to get something, but the roof fell in on him and oh, Mr. Mole.
Now, come on, Ernest. Crying isn't going to help.
No, Mr. Mole.
Run to Mr. Rat's as fast as you can and tell him what's happened.
Yes, Mr. Mole.
And tell him to bring ropes.
Yes, Mr. Mole.
Now hurry.
Yes, Mr. Mole.
Don't forget. Ropes.
Yes, Mr. Mole.
Oh, Billy. Billy.
Near in the mountains, Rawlpendy. That takes me back.
I say, Badger.
Yes, Toad?
You haven't seen my evening cape anywhere, have you?
Of course I haven't, Toad. I don't live here.
Yes, all right, all right.
You looked in the cloakroom?
Of course I've looked... Of course I've looked in the cloakroom. But I suppose I'd better have another look in case someone's put it in there while I wasn't looking.
Dear me. Dear me, what a fella. I wonder how long I'm to be left alone with him. Not like Ratty and Mole to be late.
There. That'll hold you.
Oh, good. We must hurry.
I still wish we had Badger here. We could do with his strength.
There wasn't time to get a message to him. You were the nearest, and I daren't waste time.
No, I know. Right ho, Mole. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here goes, then.
Oh, gosh.
Good luck.
That's it, Ratty. I'm down. I'm going to dig my way through to Billy.
Oh, be careful, Mole.
Don't worry about me. Tunneling's what I'm best at. Bye.
Good luck. And good luck, Billy. Oh, heavens, I hope he's all right.
That time already? What can have happened to them?
I say, Badger.
Yes, Toad, what
You
now?
haven't seen a white silk scarf anywhere, have you?
No, Toad, I have not. Nor have I seen your cufflinks, your collar studs, or your white tie.
All right, all right. There's no need to get shirty.
I say, that's jolly comical.
Indeed.
Yes. You talking about collar studs and white ties, and I say, don't get shirty. See? Shirty.
Have you looked in the... Toad? You all right?
I would be if I could find my...
You look, well, flushed. You don't feel feverish, do you?
No, it's my makeup.
Makeup?
My theatrical makeup for my performance. It enhances my appearance in the glare of the lights.
What glare? What lights?
Well, I do wish those chaps would hurry up. My goodness, I remember when...
Toad? Are you sure you're not feverish?
Well, I do feel a little bit flushed.
Sit quietly then, and wait.
Yes, Badger. Thank you, Badger.
Mole! Mole! Oh, heavens, I hope they're all right. Oh, I feel so useless. If only I...
Hello?
What was that? Mole?
Hello, Ratty.
Mole! Are you all right? Have you got him?
I'm fine. And I've got him.
Oh, Mole, you old marvel. Stand by for the ropes, Moley, old man. He's got him.
That's it, Ratty.
My word, you're a cool customer, Mole.
Oh, it's only that I'm used to holes in the ground.
Yes, come to think of it, you look as if you're used to holes in the ground, even if your clothes don't.
But, oh, my goodness. My dinner suit. My only suit.
It matches young Billy very nicely. Now, come on, before we all get into Mr. Toad's bad books.
And then everything shook about and the roof fell in.
It was terrible, Badger, terrible. There's a crack that runs right up the wall and across the ceiling at home.
But I still don't believe it was an earthquake.
But why not, Badger?
Here, we never felt anything. Did we, Toad?
No.
That suggests that it was far more local than an earth tremor.
Yes, I suppose so.
It's my belief that the railway is behind it.
The railway?
When I was in India...
No, not India.
I beg your pardon, Toad?
I didn't say anything.
When I was in India, I often saw them blast in rock to make a cut-in for the track.
Oh, explosives.
Precisely.
Oh, dear.
I believe that your earthquake was caused by the men blasting that rocky outcrop near Brewster's farm.
Ah.
Too far away for us to feel here, but near enough to your homes to shake 'em badly.
I say, do we have to keep on about the wretched earthquake and the blessed railway?
Toad.
Toad nothing, you're ages late as it is. Poor Badger would have gone to sleep out of pure boredom if I hadn't entertained him with songs at the piano.
Oh, lucky old Badger.
Yes, I think he found some of them quite moving. They almost had him in tears.
Most of them almost had me in tears.
I believe you, Badger. I believe you.
Look, can't we get on with the entertainment?
Oh, yes, do let's. It'll take our minds off the railway at least.
That, Mole, I can promise you.
The only thing is...
Yes, Toad?
Well, I'm not sure that there'll be time for Mole's recitation.
Won't be time for Mole's...
No, Badger, I don't mind at all. Really, I don't. I'm not at all in the mood for recitations.
No, I suppose not.
So what I suggest is that we don't bother with the other bits and pieces.
Ah, like my boating song?
Well...
And Badger's slide lecture?
Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Those. Enormously. Later. It's just that we have with us this evening, fresh from his triumph on the West End stage, and at enormous expense...
Well, that I believe.
And at enormous expense, that world-famous illusionist, Il Misterioso.
Il Misterioso?
Il Misterioso.
Never heard of him. You heard of him, Ratty?
Not that I recall.
Yes, well, not very well known, you see.
I thought you said he was world famous, Toad.
Well, yes, he's world famous in the world, but I'm not very well known round here. See, or in London.
You, Toad?
Me? What do you mean?
Well, you said, I'm not very well known.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did, Mr. Toad.
Why don't you hop it, Billy? I mean, isn't it time that you were in bed, Billy?
Oh, I think he deserves to see you. Il Misterioso, after all he's gone through.
Drat, he's all spoiled now.
We'd all like to see to see you.
Yes, well, I'm not sure that I can be bothered now.
Oh, all right then, Toad. Badger, got your slides ready?
On the other hand, I suppose it wouldn't be fair to deprive you of the spectacle of one of the greatest conjurers the world has ever seen. Or ever will have seen when I have finished.
Always taking thought for others, Toad.
Well, it's just the way I am. I shall leave you for a few moments now. If you will take your seats in the auditorium, Il Misterioso, Conjurer Extraordinary, will be with you shortly.
We can't wait, Toad. We just can't wait.
Ta-da! Good evening, my lords, ladies, and gentlemen. Good to hear behind the Oh, drat. Thank you, and welcome to an evening of marvels and magic from Il Misterioso, the world's greatest the world's greatest conjurer.
Not to say acrobat.
Not to say, I say, do you mind? For the next 2 or 3 hours... For the next 2 or 3 hours, I shall seek to entertain you with the most astonishing demonstrations of my ability to defy the laws of nature.
If not the law of gravity.
Look, Ratty, if you're going to keep on interrupting, I jolly well won't do it.
Sorry, Toad, sorry.
Jolly well think so, too. Now, where was I?
You just tripped over one of those magic balls.
Oh, yes, I just tripped. I shall ignore that remark and proceed with my first amazing trick. Perfectly ordinary pack of cards. Oh, blow, they're always doing that. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that's the wrong pack. Now, here we have another perfectly ordinary pack of cards. I cut them thus. I shuffled them thus.
Can we have a look at them, Toad? Il Misterioso?
Have a look at them? Of course you can't have a look at them.
Other conjurers usually let someone inspect them, Toad.
Who? Absolute rubbish.
They do, you know.
Well, I'm not, and that's all there is to it. I want a volunteer from the audience. No, Ratty, not you. What about young Billy?
Oh, yes, please, Mr. Toad.
Thank you. Kindly approach the stage. Now, Billy, I would like you to pick any 3 cards from the pack. Don't let me see them.
Oh, right. 1, 2, 3. Right, Mr. Middleroso.
Mysterioso. Now, take them into the audience and, keeping one for yourself, give the others to anyone you please, except Mr. Rat.
Boo! Shame!
Yes. Yes, you see, you're sorry now, aren't you?
I've done that.
I want you to concentrate on the card you hold in your hand. Now think. Think?
Yes, sir. I'm thinking.
Yes. Something's coming through. I see the color. Red. Am I right?
Yes, Ella Mosley. Yes, Mr. Toad.
I see a heart. Am I right?
Oh, yes, Mr. Toad.
Now, concentrate. Concentrate. I see a 7. It's the 7 of hearts, am I right?
Oh, yes, Mr. Toad.
My word, Badger, that was wonderful.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the second card. Mr. Mole, will you be so kind as to look at the card you hold and think about it hard?
Oh, yes. Oh, dear.
This time, the card is black.
No, it's not, Toad.
What? It is.
It isn't, Toad. It's another 7 of hearts.
Oh, drat.
And so's mine. 7 of hearts. See?
Oh, drat. Double drat.
I expect they're all 7 of hearts. Hey, Toad?
We do not give away the secrets of our ancient profession. And do stop that silly giggling, all of you. Thank you so much. Very well. I shall proceed to the climax of my performance. Ooh. With powers gleaned from the mysticism of the Orient, I shall conjure into being 2 white doves from nowhere.
I wonder what all that doing was.
Now, by the forces that dwell in me, abracadabra, 1, 2, 3. Come on. I wish it wouldn't do that. Quiet, please, ladies and gentlemen. Now, with my mysterious powers, I shall cause 2 snow white doves to appear from the magic hat. Mummery, flummery, floozle, and fat. Let doves appear from the magic hat. Come on. Rather. No, they're not there. They've gone. No, there they are. One moment, ladies and gentlemen. You come here. On. Oh, please, look, come here. Come to Daddy. Will you come here? Oh, Trent. Come here, come on, cuckoo. Coo. Oh, ow. Right, that does it. Help, I can't see. Oh, no, help. Oh, Trent, double, treble, Trent.
Spin me a dream woven silver and gold, from sunshine and shadows and days long ago, where people are memories and stories unfold. Willows, the tales you have told me. Wind in the willows, you just seem to know who you can turn to and which way to go to unwind your wondrous mind. Wind in the willows, take me there.
Dilys Price and Bella Lasagna are busy preparing for the day's business.
Blooming nuisance, this sunshine. It do show up the dust something awful. I only polished these flowers last week. I know, Mrs. Price. Is it the ozone, you know?
Morning, Mrs. Price.
Oh, I nearly went then. We're off to Newtown to spend our birthday money. Dragged up those two. Don't they know it's dangerous to talk to people on ladders, ma'am? Norman Price, if you're having me on again, I'll give you such a swipe round the ear.
One in the pan, sizzle, 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 yeah, yeah, man. Bunty, bunty, pancakes, the best in Wales. Toss it in the air.
Just off to give Jupiter an examination, Elvis. She's not sounding too good today. You'll soon get a flying Sam, like my pancake. Oh.
Ah, there you are, Fireman Sam. Drill in 30 minutes.
Drill today, sir?
Yes, there's a rescue tender coming over from Newtown to demonstrate some new equipment.
Oh, Mom, wake up. I promise I'll eat up all my greens. Oh, my head feels like a cabbage. Well, come on, give me a hand to get up. I'm sorry, honest I am. I don't know who you are, but, there's a nice boy. Don't know who I am? Now then, what's your name? More to the point, what's mine? She's lost her memory. Your name is Signora Bella Lasagna.
Don't sit down, Fireman Sam. The Newtown rescue tender's just arrived. Recognize the feet.
Firefighter Morris reporting for duty, sir.
Good grief. Good morning. But you're a lady, fireman, fire lady.
Morning, Firefighter Morris. I'm Fireman Sam. Problems? Just a few running repairs. Nothing serious. And I'm Fireman Cridlington at your service. You could call me Elvis. All right, Elvis. I'm Penny. It sounds a bit rough. What's the trouble?
Well, that's a good question.
Oh, it's the bearings, probably. Always get a few problems with the older models.
Yes, well, that's a possibility.
Try it now.
Well, you can't argue with that.
This is where I live, then. Good heavens. I got the coffee. Oh, sole mio. She's going to a lot of trouble, whoever she is. Thank you for looking after the coffee for me. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. Bella. Well, there's a coincidence. So's mine. Bella, what are you? Lasagna. Order and order. That's my name, too.
Hello, ladies. I don't know, two lovely ladies in the same room. There's a lucky man I am.
Who the heck is that?
What's the matter with Dilys?
I don't know. She think she is me. I think she must see the doctor. She lose the memory.
Aye, well, I tell you what, Bella. I better give her a lift down the hospital. Right. Today's drill. Release of trapped man, person, of course, from the incapacitated vehicle. Right. Get to work.
Batteries disconnected, sir? Don't you worry now. This'll protect you while we cut the roof off. Big cutter's all set, sir.
Right. Carry on. Good, Firefighter Morris. That's good equipment, that. Now, let's lift him out. That's it. Gently does it. Yes. Good work, men. team. Hey, well, it's all due to Penny, sir. Thank you very much for your valuable contribution, Firefighter Morris. You're an asset to the fire service.
Bye-bye, Elvis.
What's up, Norman? We're off to Newtown. Do you want to come?
Okay. Hello, my sugar lumps. Norman, your mum's not feeling quite herself today, so I'm taking her for a checkup.
Oh, there's the little boy who told me who I was when I couldn't remember. Oh, hello, Mrs. Hello.
Oh, well, I never. Now, there's a pretty young lady. She's in a fire tender. Did you see that?
Look out, Mr. Evans. Steady on, happening? Oh, we're going into the ditch.
Don't worry. Oh, hang on. Everybody, hang on.
Oh, my head. Oh. 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 I'll tell you one thing. It's time you learn to drive, Trevor Evans. Trevor Evans? Oh, her memory's coming back.
Now, who needs the fire service? Special service call. Bus in ditch on the Newtown Road. All present and correct, sir. Right, let's go. Right, men, check the passengers.
Oh, help me down from this awful bus, young man.
Now, don't panic, Dill. You'll be all right.
Dill? Dilys? That's me. And I remember you. Fireman Sam. Oh, I remember everything. The ladder and Norman and... Norman? Me, Mum. Mummy's little darling can tell me all about it on the way home. Oh, Mum.
Hello, Sam. I heard the special service call. I wondered if I could be of any help. Auxiliary Fireman Trevor Evans, meet Firefighter Penny Morris. Hey, but you're the... Oh, well, it's time we had a pretty face round here.
Well, thanks, Trevor. But just think of me as one of the boys.
When